What's your take about Sterling's girlfriend?
Oh, I mean, first of all, she looked a little suspect to me. She looked like one of those broads that could have been a man in another life. But anyway, um, I mean, she's a piece of shit too. The way she's talking about, okay, I'll take the pictures down and all of it, like you a sellout too. You know what I mean? You deserve each other. You know what I mean? She's a sellout. I'm not fucking with her either. She did a good thing, I guess, by taping them and getting it out there, even though she's claiming she's not the one that did it. But who else could have did it?
Well, I talked to a friend of mine about the situation, and an African American man who we both know. I asked what he thought about Donald Sterling. He said, I'm more concerned with private phone conversations being used in today's world to destroy people's lives.
I mean, if you think about it, none of us have fully questioned where the tape is coming from. You know what I mean? The clarity is crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah, who did tape this? That is a concern right there. You know what I mean? And with all the so-called spying that the American government is being, accused of right now, as far as looking at your emails and you're listening to your phone calls and all of that type of stuff, who knows where this came from? You know what I mean? And that isn't something to look at as well. You're right. That's a good point. Should we all be judged for the rest of our lives for a little soundbite that we've had, in one piece of our lives? No. Is that fair? No. But this dude has also had a history of racism, okay? He has a history of not wanting to rent apartments to blacks and Mexicans and shit like that. And he has a history of saying some racist shit and doing little racist shit. You know what I mean? So I see what you're saying as far as, we don't want to persecute somebody for one little soundbite of their life, but there starts to be patterns in people's lives as well. We live in this type of age now where that's a risk that you're taking. Whenever you communicate with somebody, even if it's face to face. I mean, they got fucking glasses and ties and shit right now. They got cameras in them and all kind of shit like that. You can never really be sure that somebody is not taping you or some shit like that. So what can you do? Speak,
I guess,
say what you mean. You know what I mean? Say what you mean and stand by it. Like, if that's who you are, then that's who the fuck you are. You know what I mean? But if that's not who you are, then have the discipline at the times when you're upset or whatever the case may be to not speak like that. I don't know what to tell you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is the age now where we're all at risk of that. You know what I mean? We're all at risk of that. So what can we do? Are we going to destroy all the technology? You know what I mean? You motherfuckers have a heart attack if you leave the crib without your phone. We all need to be on our best behavior at all times, really. But we think that, they're never going to know what I'm thinking, or they're never going to know what's happening in the dark. But the saying, what happens in the dark always comes to light eventually. So, and just like with this, racism, it pops up. Like, we can act like we live in a society where racism doesn't exist and we don't see colors anymore and all that fucking bullshit. But it's going to nature naturally rears its beautiful or ugly head depending on how you're looking at it.